What is up, YouTube? My name is Wale Adejumobi, and I also go by King Tech. And on today's video, we're going to talk about 10 things you're going to love about a Tesla. Now, before we get started on the 10 things, I want you to imagine you're taking delivery or you just ordered your favorite Tesla, whether that be the Model 3, whether that be the Model S, whether that be the Model Y, the Model X with the Falcon doors, or you got the Tesla Roadster, or you got the Cybertruck. Now that you got that picture in your head, whatever model it is, hopefully it's the Roadster, maybe, who knows. I want you to now picture these 10 things that I'm about to tell you are about to be your favorite features, and they're literally gonna blow your mind. So if you're ready, stay tuned, and let's jump into today's video talking about 10 things you're gonna love about your Tesla. Number one is my favorite. I'm talking all hands down favorites. I'm talking this is the one. Tesla has dominated with this. Now, I know other EVs, other cars, other manufacturers have phone as your key, but no other company has done it like Tesla, where they're able to use a physical card. You can, if your phone is dead, so that takes it out the water. Like, hey, what about when my phone dies, or what happens if this happens or if that happens? You have the physical key. Now, number two, which is actually number one, my favorite is the app. Man, this app is insane. The things you can do, like you can park your car at valet and monitor the things that is happening. You can check in on your car at any moment. You can turn on the AC. Say, it's a hot day at the beach and you and your buddies are about to get in the car in the next hour. You can kick that AC on, and so by the time you get into the car, it's a smooth ride, or it's vice versa. It's really, really cold outside and you want to put on the heater, you can do that. Say you want to precondition your car for 8 a.m. because you go to work every morning at 8 a.m. Your car allows you to do that. The app shows you your stats, your charging wattage, like everything you can imagine. It's like the mini version of your car is on your phone. You get so much information. You can do updates on the app. You can upgrade your car and purchase new things on the app. Like, there's so much you can do with the app that allows the users to have a different user experience that makes driving the Tesla just so much more fun. It's not just a key that turns on and off and turns the AC on. You can track your miles per hour while you are currently driving. You can higher the volume. Like, there's just so much you can do. I just see it as the remote control that does all. Number one is just the key, and it kills it. Number two is self-driving on a road trip. Oh my gosh. Now, you got your model that I told you in the beginning. Now imagine being able to always have a best friend around you while you drive your car. Like, say you're bad at parallel parking. It's okay. The Tesla would do it for you. Say you're going on a road trip from Houston to Dallas. It's okay. Tesla's with you. The self-driving on this car, it should be number one, but honestly, that key is killer. The self-driving on this car, especially if you have the full self-driving, and shout out to you for dropping that 15,000. The full self-driving is, honestly, I was able to experience it in all of the models except, yes, I've been able to experience it on the 3, the Y, the S, and the X. It's crazy. Self-driving is just the parallel parking, the self-parking, all of the features that it can do. It can, like, literally, when I am doing anything more than, say, 30 miles, 20 miles, I just literally turn on the driving assist and it literally just takes it in for you. It just goes in next gear and just keeps on going. It'll drive, it'll turn out of lanes, it'll get into lanes, it can make lefts, it can make rights, it can just do so much. The car honestly has so many cameras that even if you wanted to make a left and you were driving, it will stir you back into the lane. So the self-driving features, it's like a driving robot. It knows what you're about to do and it just helps you navigate through all the places that you want to go. Like I'm talking about summon mode, and I know that summon mode is not perfect yet, but the fact that the car can do it, no other car has done it like that. And I know this channel is about tech, and we have to give it to Elon Musk and Tesla, because they have not made Tesla just a car manufacturer. They have made it a data and a software company, a company that's taken in so much information and allows us to be able to do all these unique and different features. Like it's insane where this car is going, where it is at, and how far it's come. Like, it is just mind-blowing from 2013. In fact, even before 2013, when Elon was working on the Roadsters, it's just crazy to see how the self-driving has just progressed and progressed year after year. Now there's cameras inside the car. The self-driving, I'm telling you, it works wonders at night, especially. I'm not saying drive when you're tired, but you know when you're like, ooh, am I gonna make it? Like, that thing has saved my life, honestly. So number 2 has to be the Tesla self-driving. Number 3 has to be the Tesla OS. Man, this big old gigantic screen in the middle of the car, it is the best thing in the whole wide world. Now, I don't know if you're a tech nerd like me. Maybe you just stumbled upon this video because you're about to take delivery of your beautiful red Model 3 or your amazing Model X. But I am here to tell you that that big old giant screen is so amazing. It is responsive. It gets updates all the time. Like, it is literally, like, you can do everything on it. And I know that I took notes on it, but like for me, when I'm in my sister's car, or when I'm riding with a friend and you plug it into the Apple CarPlay is amazing. Like being able to have the navigations on the screen, the music on the screen. To me, I thought that's all you need, until you get into a Tesla that has its designated operating system that is killer. Like, I am talking next level, being able to just open and unlock the cars right from the screen. And I'm like, yo, Wale, you can do that in my 2012 Lexus. I understand that, but it's not on the same level. Like, being able to browse the web, being able to play games, being able to have a music control player with Spotify, Apple Music, and literally radio, and I think Tesla music, it just captivates, and it just operates all on this screen. Windshield wipers, glove box, front, trunk, the tire pressures, like this whole screen does all of that for you, and it is not that confusing. Like, at first I thought it would be so hard, but it got to the point where my dad and my mom, and I'm not trying to call them old, I'm just trying to tell you that, like, even them, they were able to navigate and get through these features so seamlessly. Like, man, I'm telling you, that operating system in that screen just feels so amazing. It is fully responsive. It's been a year. I've not had any issues with it. I was thinking, like, did I have any issues with it? No, I have not had any issues with it. I get updates all the time, whether it be small, whether it be big, whether they're language updates, whether they're bug fixes. It feels like an iPhone, a big old iPhone that can just do so much for you on that screen, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Number 4, we on number 4. It has to be the weird look of the car. I don't care I'm sorry that you just took delivery on your beautiful Model 3 or your beautiful Model Y or your X, whatever it is, especially if you got the Cybertruck, it is weird. And that is the one reason why I love the car, and I feel like you love the car as well, is because the car is just weird. At an angle, it's kind of ugly, but then it's kind of beautiful, but it's like moved to the light. It's just so, I love it. I honestly, it's not like a supercar that it's so aggressive and so, but it's not like I'm not going to say any car brands because y'all going to say I hate it, but it's not like a car off the used lot, which you can find Teslas in a used lot now. But I'm just saying, like, the car just seems unique. It has its own pristine, you know what I'm saying? And it stands out. Like, the car is so confident. Like, you ever met a person that is just like confident and it's like you can overlook everything because it's confident? That's how I feel about the car. It has a weird, unique look and it's just so confident. It's not aggressive, but it's not weak at the same time. Like if you bring that Mustang next to the right Tesla, you're gonna get smoked. So I truly believe that the Tesla just has its unique quirkiness to it that makes it amazing. Will have to be the frunk. Number 5 is gonna be the frunk. The frunk is so amazing. When I think of just the design of being able to not have the engine in the front or the motors or the engines or whatever is in the front, but being able to use the frunk for putting in your groceries, putting in your backpack, putting in small things. For me specifically, when I go out and I get food from restaurants, this is my self-control place. I put the food in the frunk so we do not snack on the food all the way till we get home. It's just the frunk is going to be your new favorite place to put things, especially when you're going to work and you just have your backpack and your water bottle, or, you just need to just not open up your trunk to put everything in your trunk. And say you have a Model Y with a 7-seater, you may not be able to fit some things in your trunk, or you're just doing some light groceries or something light. The frunk has been my favorite place to just put things inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not overly go zestiest with like, filling it up to the brim, but just being able to just use it for what it's designed for, So I love the frunk. I'm pretty sure you're going to love the frunk once you get your Tesla. And I'm pretty sure every other Tesla user enjoys the frunk. It's so amazing. Number 6 has to be seats down and being able to just take a nap. Whether you have a 3, a Y, a X, especially the big boy X, or a S. The Roadster, we don't know yet. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Roadsters. And the Cybertruck, I'm not sure about those yet. But the Teslas that are out right now, I really feel like this is an amazing road trip car. Minus the times you wait at the Tesla chargers. But for me, I have the Y. I'm a 6'4" guy, and I weigh about 250 to 260 on my heavy days, and I fit in that car like a glove. Like, I genuinely fit into this car like a glove all the way in, and I get to just take naps sometimes. You can be at a charger. I remember when I was driving from Tulsa to Oklahoma City, and I was at the Oklahoma City charger for about an hour because I was charging the Model X. And the charge time said 1 hour, and I literally just went into the back of that X and just took a nap. And I never could imagine doing this with my other cars that I had. And so just being able to just have this much space, let's say you're not taking a nap, but just the space in the car. You have 3 trunks. You have the front, you have the trunk, and you have the brunk, the bottom. The cargo space in this car is unmatched. If you're looking for a car with space, this is the car. Honestly, this is the car. The Tesla is the car. So number 6 will have to be the seats. Number 7 is the simplicity. The car is just simple, especially if you have a 3 and a Y. The car is just simple. It doesn't have too much. It doesn't have all these weird things here and there. The car has like I said, number 4, the weird look of the car. Number 7 and number 4 are kind of the same. It's simple. It's not over the top. It's not too aggressive. It's not under aggressive. The car is really just simple. At first I was like, what about my gauge clusters? What about the miles per hours? What about, you quickly realize that all you have is just 1 tap away, 2 taps away. Everything is right there. This is a minimalistic car and I love it. I love it. You don't have to be going up and down with the vents. You can do that on the screen, but it's just like everything for the car is just perfect. Minimalistic. Seats are minimalistic. There's not too much going on. The car is just simple. So I love the simplicity of the car, and that is one of my favorite features. Now, coming up to number 8, and this, I love it. Y'all, number 8 has to be I call this no maintenance, no gas. I have not paid for gas for my personal consumption since December of 2020. I take that back. I've rented some cars. Last year, December, when my car was in the shop, I was paying for gas every week, and that was painful. But the no maintenance, no gas, this car is so low maintenance, it does not make sense. Not paying for any gas, not having to go into the shop, not doing none of those things because the car literally takes care of itself. This is a car that is self-sufficient. I took it to go get it checked. The brakes were good, windshield wipers were good. Everything was good. If you live in a state where the weather is not too crazy, you can go longer without maintenance. Maybe you do live in a state where weather is crazy. You might have maintenance because of the rain and the tires and all of that. But I'm on year 2 and no maintenance, man. Like, it's going great. The only thing I will say is, keeping the car clean, doing things, to keep up with the car that, you're using, but no maintenance for the car. The car is self-sufficient, y'all. Like, it's literally doing its own thing. No oil changes, no brake pads, man, I'm telling you, like, the car is like you got a Prius on 10. Like, this car is so self-sufficient, it's amazing. So if you want a car that's reliable, that won't break down on the side of the road, I say the Tesla. Make sure you charge it though, but I say the Tesla. Because the car is just so amazing and so unique and so self-sufficient, this is gonna be your perfect pick. All right. Number 9 has to be the customization that this car can do. When you think of Tesla, I understand you think of the stock color cars, the white, the black, the gray, the blue, the red. But for me, when I think of the Teslas, I think of the PPFs, I think of the wraps, I think of the unique lights that are inside. Actually, my favorite Tesla wrap that I've ever seen is probably got to be the black matte finish with the custom seats inside. Honestly, I really feel like once you get your Tesla, being able to customize it and being able to do what you love to do with the car, and it still has these features of EV and this coolness is just so crazy. I know that some people change the steering wheels in the Teslas and they make the front have a power lift so the front can open and close on its own. Like, there's just so much that you can add to the car to just make it so unique and make it so different. And that's why I threw it in my top 10 of things you would love about your Tesla, because the customization of this car is just so crazy. When I think of great customs, the person that stands out is Quavo with his Model X with the red and the Forgiato wheels. Like, that car was just so amazing, and it was so inspiring to see that this Tesla is like a spaceship. It's dropped. It's everything. The car is literally a spaceship. It has all the things that Quavo asks with the custom wheels, the custom colors, everything that you can possibly imagine. This is why I pick customization as the top 10, which now leads me into my last one. Tell y'all something. I've only got one speeding ticket, and that was a speed trap. That's just because, I'm not pushing the cars to the limit. But when I tell you this car can move all the way from the base Model 3 up to the Plaid, this car can move. Like, whenever I take long breaks not being in a Tesla, and then I get back into one, it's just so joyous and just so zealous to be able to go from 0 to 60 so quickly, to brake so quickly, to move so quickly. And that's why I put it in there. Imagine a Model Y being able to just move. Like, it literally is just pushing and it will just go. It can move off of traffic. So that's why I like it. And it moves like day one. When I think of the first day my car had 0 miles, it still moves the same today. 20,000 miles later, it still moves quick. It's still moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. So that's why the speed of the car has to be up there for me. Number 11. I know I said, but I just had to throw this in there. It just has to be the whole experience of the car. This is like the summary, all right? This is like the summary. The whole experience of the car has been great. I have had I've been blessed to have 2 other cars before this. The experience of those cars were great as well. But from ordering it on my laptop to being able to test drive the car multiple times in the store in Houston Galleria, to delivery, to the app, to all the features in it, to when the car was in the shop, the whole experience of the car has been great. I know that there's some people who have Teslas that they've had to change the battery, their car's been totaled, they're this, they're that. But I was blessed and fortunate to have the Tesla that has had no problems. It has been great. Now, it has been in the shop a lot, but I won't say it was 100% the Tesla's fault. I was pushing the Teslas to its limit, so I can give you guys good reviews, But the car has been amazing. The whole experience from the beginning to the end has been amazing. So that's just going to have to be number 11, the whole experience of the car. I just love the car. I really think that the whole experience of being in the Tesla family and community has been great. I've heard a lot of reviews of it not being great, but that's why I decided to add number 11, as the experience for me has been great. Well, it's come to the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you all so much for being here, for watching this video all the way through, and for joining this King Tech family. I cannot wait to upload more videos, and until next week, y'all, love y'all and have a great day. Bye.